Took us 29 years to arrive. 29. 29 hours. But it felt like 29 years. Can you imagine children vomiting, mom and dad vomiting, stopping in Hawaii, feet so swollen? It was November when we left. We were freezing. 29 hours later, 1 o'clock in the morning, we arrived in Bangkok, Thailand, and stepped into an oven. And the oven, we got off that plane, and it was like a blast from the oven. Have any of you ever lived in the tropics? Well, that was our introduction. But the drive from the airport to our hotel, when the taxi driver comes to an intersection, he steps on the gas. It's like playing chicken with whoever's coming. You step on the gas. I was afraid to look and afraid not to. But we got to the hotel, and one of our sponsors brought us a live-in servant. They're called servants. In the hotel yet. What am I going to do with the servant? Anyway, I had 4 children. The oldest was 5. But she was supposed to help us. How? She got down on her knees, so I got down on my knees. And she's going like this, so I'm going like this. But she had a uniform on, a white shirt, and there was an ant running across it. When we had been indoctrinated, we were told about all the germs and diseases and everything in tropical countries, and I'm already afraid. And they say if you wake up in your hotel room or your house, once you get one, and there's a kamoy, a robber, in your room, don't pay any attention. He's not there to hurt you. He's just to take whatever he can. Can you imagine? So I'm imagining kamoys coming in through the air conditioner, through the blinds, everything. But our sponsor helped educate me. She said, Jerry, this servant is going to help you take care of the kids. And you and Ray can go house hunting. You don't want to drag those children out in this heat. They're hot, they're sweaty, they're irate. She will take care of them. Oh, okay. So we go out and we're in this heat and we're trudging along. We're so glad we didn't bring the children. And we discover this little place, and it's called the PX, an American PX. It was for all the soldiers that came to Bangkok for R&R. And we walk in the door and say, air conditioning, air conditioning. And they're playing all the modern music like Up, Up and Away in My Beautiful Balloon. All the songs that we knew from back home. And you could play more, take your pick. So we pulled up a chair at a table, and there are all these GIs, and there's so much noise, talking, yelling, singing. So we order a hamburger. We could order a hamburger back in the day, or even a cheeseburger. So we did, and French fries. The hamburger was made out of buffalo meat. I don't know what the cheese was made out of. French fries were ghastly. I hated everything in that country. Oh, I hated it. But we were hearing the music with soldiers around. We felt like we were in Little America. All of a sudden, we noticed there was no more noise, no more jukebox, no more singing. We looked up, we're surrounded by GIs. And they started, excuse me, sir. They asked my husband, would you mind if we just looked at your wife? I was 26, had 4 children. I thought I was over the hill. And all of a sudden, all these soldiers are standing around. And I was a round eye. These 2 guys know what I'm talking about. Had long blonde hair, a ponytail. I was wearing hip huggers. I had a shirt tucked in. I mean, I didn't bear anything. But we didn't know what to think. We told them to pull up a chair, so they did. When they found out we had children at the hotel, children, they asked if they could go see our children. We brought all these soldiers back to the hotel. It was a little bit after dark, and 4 children asleep in the bed, in one bed. And we felt terrible. But they said, that's okay, can we just look at them? So all these soldiers stood around in tears. That's what we're fighting for. I didn't know if I could give this talk, because every time I thought about it, I'd start crying. So far, so good. And then I searched everywhere. This was the picture. That's what they were fighting for. Our children, your children, the world's children. 0.0% are now swearing to sacrifice their lives for us, for our children, for our grandchildren. We need to thank them all. They're all grown up now. 3 of them were in the military, and now they're children. 3 of them. They don't outrank me yet, but my children do. I'm just a major in the Alabama State Defense Force. They retired as lieutenant colonels. And 3 of our children are captains, grandchildren are captains now. So I think we should celebrate. And I'd like to end this talk by asking one of our Toastmasters, whom we all know and love, to join us in singing, I'm proud to be an American.
American, at least I know I'm free.
Will you lead us, please?
Well, I really don't know the words. That's why karaoke. I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. Gave this land to me, and I'd rather stand up and defend her to this day, 'cause there ain't.
But we're proud to be an American.
Yeah. Okay.
Madam
Thank you.
Toastmaster.
Thank you, Jerry. We have had 3 great speeches tonight. And would you please use your ballot are we voting tonight?